What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. One story, two questions, let's go. Our only story of the day has to do with the specs that we know so far about the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. So what are they? What do we know? Well, here we go. This is coming from a tweet from Anthony the Galax showing off the S23 Ultra. Looks like we're gonna get the 8 gigs of RAM, will come with 256 gigs of storage. If you want 512 or 1 terabyte, it will come with 12 gigabytes of RAM. So right off the bat right there, you're probably gonna wanna get the 12 and 512 gigabytes of storage and RAM. I think that'll be the hot seller out of those three models, or at least the one most people that know anything about smartphones are gonna end up going for. 5,000 milliamp battery on here. So if you want a big size battery, it will come with a 5,000 milliamp battery. Cameras will be 200 megapixel mains camera, 12, 10, and 10 megapixels on there. You're looking at a 6.8 inch QHD plus resolution, 120 hertz, curved AMOLED display, but remember, it's supposed to be slightly less curved than before. Modified version of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. It means it's supposed to be a little bit overclocked on there, so you should get some slightly better performance potentially versus some other phones that have the same processor that'll be on the market in due time. Improved cooling system to control all the thermals and probably give you some better performance at the same time. And it should launch with One UI 5.1. And then the other piece of that is the price. Will either be the same or slightly higher. We've been hearing slightly higher, but we also heard that last year and it didn't come out to be true. So we'll definitely keep our eye on the price of the S23 Ultra being higher or lower. Now I can see them probably keeping it the same with the 8 gigabyte version, 256 gigs of storage, but in the other ones, those will probably be a little bit higher than they were last year. That's my guess of what they do with the pricing on those phones. Your question of the day is, what do you expect the price to be on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra? Give me your number. Put it in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video right now. First question comes from Shark Lover Player. How do you sync your gallery on the S22 Ultra with the gallery on the Tab S7 Plus? Okay, so in the gallery app, what you have to do, and I don't honestly recommend this. I recommend you just using Google Photos because Google Photos is cross-platform, meaning you're gonna be able to view those same photos on your computer everywhere. And you potentially could do it with this too, but Google Photos is just, it's made for photos. But regardless, in the gallery app, if you hit the 3 lines at the bottom right, it brings up your menu system and then go into settings, and then you'll see sync with OneDrive. Turn that on, and it has to be on both devices. It has to be on the tab and on the phone. But you're only gonna get about 15 gigs of storage, which is what you get with Google Photos as well. It's just, I feel like Google Photos is a much better photo managing app. So I would recommend using that app, but ultimately, yeah, you can, if you want everything to be in the gallery app, then you have to sync with OneDrive. And our last question comes from Styles1455. Do you notice a difference between your photos with One UI 5 update compared to the One UI 4? I've seen people prefer the One UI 4 because One UI 5 over brightness of the photos. I haven't noticed anything such. So I would say no, but I haven't compared them side by side. But from what I see of the photos, it doesn't seem too bright or too dim, or it seems the same to me. But let me know what you guys, is that causing you an issue on One UI 5? If you have a question, leave it in the comments down below with the hashtag question. We'll answer it tomorrow. Have a great day, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.